Alright, hello and welcome to WrestleMania 7's main event. We're still going with this series. We're going to try and keep it going all the way, but people are enjoying it, so I'm going to keep it going. But some of these matches are quite difficult to get through. We're still going through the tough stage before we get to the good ones, but we're on our way there. This is WrestleMania 7. I wish I was playing a different match, because there could be a different matchup for debate. But I'm playing the match that went on last. That's the main event. So I've got to play this one. I would have liked to have played Macho Man vs. Ultimate Warrior. I feel like it would have been a much more fun match. But we've got Hulk Hogan challenging WWE Champion Sergeant Slaughter. I'm thinking, I think we know who wins this one. Who could have seen that one coming? More Hulk Hogan. I'm excited personally.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Here comes the challenger, I should say. Sergeant Slaughter versus Hulk Hogan. Early WrestleManias were so dead. They really were. But this one had kind of the, when Sergeant Slaughter turned on America, became an Iraqi sympathiser. Spiced up a little bit, but the match was god-awful. That went 20 minutes. I'm going to have to try and make this 20 minutes. You know, it's some of the match lengths are difficult. I don't have to exactly go with the match lengths, but I like doing that. I could just squash Slaughter in a few minutes, but we'll see. But thankfully, you'll be happy to know, next one is the last one with Hulk Hogan. Because I'm not doing the WrestleMania 9 bullshit. I'm not doing the WrestleMania 9 thing where Hogan comes in after the match and takes it from Yokozuna.
So between WCW and WWE,
We're just going to do the Brett versus Yokozuna match.
World title reigns.
And just erase the Hulk Hogan thing like it never happened.
And the biggest name in the business in the 80s and 90s.
I'm still going to have to figure a way out around WrestleMania 31. With the Seth Rollins Money in the Bank cash in. We'll have to try and make it a triple threat match, so I could get Rollins to cash in mid-match. I'm not really sure which way I'm going yet. If I can find a way to do it, I'll do it. Alright. So, let's take a look here at the build for this match. Warrior had defeated Hogan for the WWF Championship at WrestleMania a year earlier and entered 1991 as a champion. In the meantime, Sergeant Slaughter had returned to the WWF near the end of 1990 after spending 5 years wrestling in the AWA, American Wrestling Association. When he returned, Slaughter announced that he had turned his back on his country and had become an Iraqi sympathiser and follower of Saddam Hussein. He had also revealed an alliance with an Iraqi military leader, General Adnan, who became his advisor, Adnan having followed Slaughter from the AWA to participate in the Angle. This coincided with the increasing tension in the Middle East that was going on at that time, which eventually would lead to Operation Desert Storm, an American involvement in the conflict. Slaughter would eventually set his sights on the Warrior, and the two agreed to a match at Royal Rumble in January 1991. What's that got to do with
Here we go, guys. The championship is on.
Oh, here we go. Hogan having no connection with the ongoing story at this point, entered the Royal Rumble as his defending champion. He won the match by eliminating his old rival Earthquake last, went backstage to be interviewed by Gene Okerlund. During the course of the interview, the word was relayed to the two that Slaughter and Adnan were celebrating the triumph by defacing an American flag, which I'm assuming is why he's brought out an American flag here, just to spit on it. I don't know why else. Hogan then promised to stand up for his country, take the title from Slaughter as soon as possible, and was later named the #1 contender for the WWF Championship, which he had not contended for since losing the title to the Warrior at WrestleMania 6. Leading up to the show, Hogan continued to cite the ongoing real-life war in their feud. On one episode of Primetime Wrestling, Hogan stated that Iraq would surrender in the war at the moment he defeated Slaughter.
Introducing the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hulk Hogan! And introducing the champion from Paris Island, South Carolina, weighing in at 316 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, Sergeant.
Just Sergeant, no Slaughter. Can you do Money in the Bank cash in universe, no perhaps? I can. That's not the problem. The problem is doing it mid-match. I don't know how you do it mid-match, because Seth Rollins cashed his in mid-match. I know you could do it at the start or at the end, but I need to do it kind of in the middle of the match, because that's kind of what happened, and I don't know if there's a way to do it. There might be. I'll have to just research it. There's still plenty of time till WrestleMania 31 comes about anyway. But here we go. Hulk Hogan, Sergeant Slaughter to main event here in Los Angeles. Hogan trying to get the first move in. Slaughter taking Hogan down. And Hogan reverses Slaughter. Could this be it already? Imagine if that was it. That would be hilarious. I wouldn't even do another match. I wouldn't even redo it. I'd just leave it at that. Hogan gonna try and fight for all of America in this one. Sergeant Slaughter fighting against America and everything he previously stood for. Down goes Hogan again. And Slaughter now taking the boots to Hulk Hogan. Now, if this wasn't Iraqi sympathiser Sergeant Slaughter, I'd probably side with Slaughter in this one, but because it is, I don't know if I can side with that. I'll try and find a way around the Seth Rollins thing, but we'll figure it out when we get there. It's still a while. A while off yet. If I can't do it, I'll just do a triple threat. It's fine.
Hulk Hogan is always in tremendous physical conditions. What's the best approach against the Hulkster tonight, Corey?
Hulk Hogan slaughtering Slaughter here. Jesus Christ. Ref. Ref, you're going to do nothing about this. I think the best probably even rooting for Hogan. Okay, Cal, okay, ref, you might want to count, lad. I've changed the ref attire. I've probably not really kept up with doing the ref attire properly. I've probably been going between the old attire and, well, the older attire and the very old attire. Cliff Slaughter, can't lie. Understandably so. Oh, Hogan. The agility somehow. I've never seen him that agile in his life. Yeah, I've gone to the old school kind of ref attire. Power slam by Hogan. Another kick out by Sergeant Slaughter, who will be WWE Champion after this WrestleMania is over. I was going to say he'll be WWE Champion come next WrestleMania, but the WWE Championship's not contested in the main event of WrestleMania 8, so it doesn't really matter. The WWE Championship match is a match I would rather play, but it's not the main event. And we're sticking to the main event shtick. If I was doing best matches from each WrestleMania, then I think the WrestleMania 8 World Title match was Randy Savage and Ric Flair, I want to say. And the main event was Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice. I know that because I'm going to have to go and play that bloody awfulness to cash in during this match. Imagine WrestleMania 7. That would actually make the match more interesting, to be fair. A bit of a slog trying to get us to 20 minutes, just like the Warrior match yesterday. But the Warrior match was actually quite fun, so I can't complain. Actually, I feel like I did quite well with it. But this one's going to be a bit more difficult to do it with, because why it went 20 minutes is absolutely beyond me. It didn't need 20 minutes. Neither Hogan or Slaughter can wrestle for a long period of time, so why the idea was to go 20 minutes in it is beyond me. Hulk Hogan versus Sid. My God, the first 10 Manias were dead. Yeah, well, I mean, WrestleMania 3's got that historic moment, and WrestleMania 5 was a good match between Hogan and Savage. I don't mind 3 and I don't mind 5. But, yeah, 11's just as bad as well. 11 has a celebrity in the main event. You'll see that on whatever day it will fall. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Saturday, which is the day I go away. I will reiterate in tomorrow's career mode episode. Don't you dare. Oh, Slaughter. We're only 4 minutes in. Oh my God. This match feels like a slaughter. I don't know if we're going to get the 20-minute mark on this one. I'm happy just to lose this. The first good WrestleMania main event, like, would probably be Brett and Shawn in the Iron Man match. That's a match I've got to do for an hour, so that's going to be a great, long-time, fun match. Really enjoy it. Really looking forward to doing that one. Over the next few days, I'll be doing slightly more, obviously, because I'm going down to England, but to fill in the gaps I will, excuse me, I got hiccups. I'll obviously be doing the other matches to catch up and then upload them on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, you'll see them early. If you're on YouTube, they'll come out daily on the days I'm down in England. Neck crank by Hogan. Oh, down on the arm. That's going to ruin the chances of Sergeant Slaughter going for that Cobra Clutch. Should do the 5-star classic match between Undertaker and Giant Gonzalez. Honestly, it'd be funny. You can't get chloroform, unfortunately, on 2K22. Hogan continuing to go to work on Slaughter in the corner. More axe handles. And a clothesline to the back. Slaughter kicks out to Bret Hart, the GOAT, by the way. Oh, he's one of the best of all time. I love him. I'm sad that we'll only get to play one of his matches, but, you know, he is a class wrestler. Slaughter trying to behead Hogan. It nearly worked. 2 count from the Sarge. And he's going to go for that Cobra Clutch. Hogan aware of it though. The Sarge keeps in control. Pile driver to the challenger. Oh, Hogan quick to counter. And he sends Sarge into the corner once again with a clothesline following up. I'm looking forward. As much as I don't want to play for an hour, and I'm not even using Bret Hart in that match, I'm still looking forward to doing it. His match versus Stone Cold with a double tower, what a banger. That propels Stone Cold into superstardom. It was a class match. It should have gone on last. I don't know why it didn't. Apparently for most of the time, unless your name was Hulk Hogan, the world title went on last. So it means I'm going to have to do the world title match in that WrestleMania. It pains me that there's going to be 2 fucking Sid main events and 1 Bret main event. But such is life when you're Vince McMahon and you want the big man to main event over the small man. Hogan continuing the Slaughter to Slaughter. Slaughter fighting out. And STO takes down Hogan. Hogan with the power of the Hulkamaniacs here in Los Angeles and the power of America. Bret Hart having won Mania is ridiculous. Oh no, he's not got one. Am I dumb? I'm dumb. I'm playing Bret Neck or WrestleMania 9. My brain's not on. He's got 3. I don't know what I'm on about. So ignore me. Ignore me. I'd ignore me. Bret has 3. I'm just an idiot. Hogan fighting off or being fought off by Slaughter. But 2 of them are against Yokozuna, so do they really count? If you don't include Yokozuna main events, he's only got 1. I need to try to remember them all, because if I mess one up, that's going to be fun for a series. Back body drop. And the neck crank once again. So the next one, I'm going to try to figure this out here because my brain hurts. Next one is Hogan and Sid. 9 and 10 are Bret and Yokozuna. 11 is the celebrity match between Bam Bam and... I forget the celebrity's name off the top of my head. So Hogan keeps tripping and falling over. There we go. Beautiful, finally.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
How is Yokozuna elected? Yeah, let him in the main event. It was Vince, wasn't it? He liked his big guys. What was my favourite from WrestleMania 9 was when they were chanting USA, when Bret Hart was Canadian and Yokozuna was... Well, he was Samoan, but his gimmick was Japanese.
He's running into some problems here, guys. He's got him.
And a bear hug to Adnan.
Curious decision there.
Slaughter going to try to take advantage. I don't know why I did that. Hogan down on the apron. Poor Adnan just got caught in the crossfire. Making sure he doesn't interfere. sometimes funny just attacking the managers. Suplex, blocked by Hogan. Remember, Hogan has to get the champion in the ring to become WWE Champion. So it's Hogan and Sid 8. 9 and 10 is Bret and Yokozuna.
Getting back into the ring.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hogan! Hogan!
Is coursing through his veins.
Hogan! Oh my god, I thought I'd fucked it. I thought I'd fucked it, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that would be the first L of this route to doing every WrestleMania main event. Oh boy. 11 was the celebrity match, 12 was the Iron Man match, 13 was Undertaker and Sid. 14 was Stone Cold's first main event, which I'm really looking forward to doing. And 15 is when it gets good because it's the first Rock and Stone Cold, and it just goes on beautifully from there. Oh my god. I nearly fucked it big time. Hogan.
This is going to come down.
Not being able to keep Slaughter down for a 3 there. Kicks out. What's going on? Ow. Why did I glitch through? Ow. Slaughter, can you stop this? This is a slaughter on me. Now back to the boots to the head of Hulk. This is the first match I lose, by the way. I'm not very happy. I was going to go for the rope break, but sometimes the ref screws you over. I ain't risking it. Even when you kick out, it doesn't work if you do the rope break, so I ain't risking it. I don't trust this game. Out of the ring goes Hogan. Hands of Slaughter. I don't want to play any more Hogan matches. I don't want to see any more Hulk Hogan. There's only one left, thankfully. Oh! 200 IQ, ref, what you saying? Lifting the big man, planting him down. Will that do the trick? Before the center of the ring. Kick out.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Hogan down with the knee again.
And he finds an answer for the Hulkster.
The fact that I could name every WrestleMania event, main event, I think off the top of my head, is kind of sad, and it just shows how much wrestling I watch.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Oh, Slaughter blocking Hogan.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
Big Hogan's looking to put Slaughter into the barricade. If I lose this, I'll have to count it again, because Slaughter just wants to keep count out. Triple H versus Benoit versus Shawn should be fun. Yeah, triple threat matches in this game are fucking awful, so I don't know how I'm going to get that to however long it was. And also Benoit. Let's not forget Benoit. Being Benoit. It's not going to be a great one.
That'll do some serious damage.
Some main eventers in main event history that you don't expect. Don't stand. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! I nearly got away with it. Hogan still fights on.
We are still at a stalemate. Staggering to his feet.
And now Slaughter. Cobra clutch. Hogan fighting through. Powering up. Hulkamania. And the pile driver has unpowered the challenger here.
No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
Slaughter continuing to slaughter now.
Brutality. And the champion finally ready to put this one away.
Oh my god, I had to spell my fucking heart out. Holy shit, right, this is going to be a long route here. Maybe some actual try-harding needed. I've spammed that for my life and still nearly got pinned. Hogan holding on.
Reversal, can they go on the attack?
Roman is straight, don't remind me. What ones is he in? He's at 30. I can't remember. This is the slaughter that these people paid to see. Hogan sending it all now on Sergeant Slaughter. Set in chat every big event. Oh, back body drop again. Not how much longer I can keep this match going without actually losing the physical match, because Slaughter has me beat, to be honest. He pins again, I'm done. That means don't pin me in the next 4 minutes, Slaughter, please. He's been the hardest one to go against, but I think his overall, whoever made him's put it to a really high overall, which I probably should have brought down a little. Clothesline again. Cover again.
Emphatic kick out from the champion.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Oh, man. I'm looking forward to playing some main events, but some I'm really not. Oh shit, yeah. I forgot about Roman and Triple H. That's going to be... I don't remember. That was like a half an hour long. Enjoy that one, guys. It's going to be a bore fest, definitely. I suppose Triple H and Roman Reigns are more agile wrestlers than Hogan and Slaughter or Hogan and Warrior or Hogan and anyone. So, I mean, there's that. I'll have to get the old version of Roman as well. We still have the new entrance, we'll have to get the old version of Roman involved. Oh, slam on the outside. Hogan gonna try and take full advantage of Slaughter while he's on the outside. Leg drop. 6 count.
He returns to the ring.
Hogan needs to realise that count out won't win him the title. If daring Slaughter to come back in. Will Sergeant Slaughter make it? Hogan, to make sure he does. Meets him at the pass. Down on the mat. When and why did Bam Bam Bigelow main event WrestleMania against the NFL player? I have no idea. I think Vince wanted to do like a crossover thing, and he had the main event. For whatever reason, it should have been the title. They always say, oh, the title goes on last. That was the one of the only times the title hasn't gone on last. And it's one of the weirdest times to ever do it as well. Hogan fighting free of the Sarge. 4 count, Hogan. You break the count again. But WrestleMania, that's WrestleMania 11. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I've got to play as the NFL player as well, because the NFL player won it. That'd be it. I'd much rather play Bam Bam. I love Bam Bam's out of it. Bam Bam and an NFL player at a WrestleMania main event, but CM Punk didn't. You know, it's the way it goes. Obviously. Oh, he stunned himself. He stunned himself. What a moron! Have that. Referee at a 5 count. 6 now. I don't trust this bloody game. I don't know where I'm going here. I don't trust this game at all.
He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match.
Making sure Adnan doesn't interfere. Hulk Hogan's a dickhead to all the managers apparently. Although it was actually Macho Man who jumped on Andre. Hogan. Second rope. You don't see this often, and there's a bloody good reason why. Like, fuck his hip over. Well, there you go. That's the reason why. Whatever. We'll pretend it never happened. I love Hulk Hogan matches. Sarge kicking out again. Hulk Hogan taking it to that next level now. Sarge making it to his feet. Big boot. And Hogan exhausted, just dragging Slaughter. But he will drag Slaughter for the leg drop. And the new, and once again, WWE Champion. How I managed to make that 20 minutes is a miracle. Takeover the main event 5 is kind of surprising. That's his pay-per-view. I know, that's a bit mental. But he's got his streak up until Brock had to, end it. Another incoming WWE title celebration for Hulk Hogan. What a shit match. I tried to do it justice. I bear hugged Adnan a little bit. I kept hitting him over the head. Just had to drag it out. And he only hit one leg drop in the match in the ring. So kind of had to, keep it somewhat accurate. But once again, this is the last time we'll see this, thankfully. But once again, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan. You could admit, end of the day, it's Hulk and Slaughter. I don't know how they managed to extend that 20 minutes, man. They need the medal for doing that. Like, genuinely. That's mad. I remember watching WrestleMania 7 a while back, and I actually fell asleep during it. I got through the Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior match, and then after that I fell asleep. And I woke up to Hogan doing his signature stuff like he's doing now. Surely some ringside antics and pro-American stuff most of the time. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, many a time Slaughter tried to get himself disqualified. And many a time, yeah, it was just slow-paced. Elbow drops, back drops, just kind of what I tried to do in this match, but try to make it a little bit better. He makes me hate America. But that's the last time we'll have to see this celebration. And then tomorrow's episode will be the last time we have to see Hulk Hogan. So get yourselves happy for tomorrow, because it'll be the last time we see this man, because I ain't doing the WrestleMania 9 shite. But I will see you guys tomorrow for Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice. I can't wait, personally.